S15, I believe, has been fixed now. White flag up. Dewey Nichols on pole. Wendy Geelan out of 2. Oscar Stevenson out of 3, and Oscar gets an absolute barn burner. They fire down the front straight away for the first time. Dewey Nichols runs through on pole. He'll make up a little bit of ground here. The great man from Lake Boga. Wendy runs a bit of a wide line, loses a bit of ground there. But it's all Oscar Stevenson down the back chute. Dewey Nichols trying to go with him. That boat is a much sharper show in this one. I can hear a little bit of a fluff from one of them. Might just be on the rev limiter. I'm not too sure. Dewey making full advantage of pole position here. Down the front chute. And Oscar Stevenson has got plenty of pace. Unfortunately, Brad Hollins must have had some sort of terminal issue with his boat. But Oscar Stevenson all the way. Then we watch Dewey Nichols down through the bottom turn, and Wendy Geelan following him in as well in the Miss Hydromania. Up the back chute now, and it's Oscar Stevenson still pushing on. Really getting the job done nicely in this boat. Really setting beautifully. No Harrisons here this weekend, so it's a good opportunity for him to test and tune and pick up a few places as well. So hard charging down the front straight away is boat number 16, Oscar Stevenson, the 1.6. Dewey Nichols, a much sharper show this time, and he's holding Wendy Geelan off quite nicely at the moment. Wendy pushing pretty hard there, both dancing from sponson to sponson, doing a beautiful job. As she tips into the port turn at the bottom end of this beautiful Derrinal Pool course. Back up now with Oscar Stevenson at the head of the pack. Doing a very, very nice job indeed. Runs a little bit of a wider line. They're just trying to keep the momentum up on this boat as he'll come through and pick up the yellow flag. Yellow boat, yellow flag, and he fires down the front chute. Oscar Stevenson doing it in fine style. Dewey Nichols still pushing on. This boat's a much sharper show than it was in race number 1. Dewey like a bobblehead in that boat. You can see him getting pounded around in there. Doing a beautiful job. And a Wendy Geelan running into third place in the Miss Hydromania. Wendy looks like she might be a little overpropped or overgeared here. Just hasn't quite got the acceleration out of the corner. She's got plenty of top end. But front straightaway end's going to be the winner. Oscar Stevenson takes the win in the HBR2 machine in a storming run. So the number 2 driver showing the number 1 driver the way home at the moment. And a good run here for our man Dewey Nichols, second place in the S15 all the way from Lake Boga. Wendy Geelan comes through in third place. And a big shout out also, ladies and gentlemen, to our old mate Ian Nichols, who's the crew chief of the S15, and Dewey's dad, who's been in the wars a little bit. He's in hospital at the moment, so hopefully, Ian, you're watching, mate. And we wish you a speedy recovery, brother, and we'll see you back here at the races real soon. Because the way the boat was running this morning, it sounds like Dewey needs you here, son.